Hey guys, welcome to April's live stream. I find it weird that we do it on the last day of the month, but call it the upcoming one.
Yeah, it's whatever. I don't want to do it on Saturday.
I was willing to do it on Saturday. I in fact proposed we come in and do it on Saturday.
No. Too many, I don't know, just anymore, especially this time of year when the weather's nice, like there's too many like family things going on. Like you asked me yesterday, you were like, do you want to shoot this weekend? And I'm like, I don't know, I haven't thought that far ahead. I go home and talk to my wife and she's like, we have Easter egg hunt and spring festival at church. I'm like, okay.
I have none of those things. So I'm going to come in, finish up making jerky. I came in at 4 something this morning to start the jerky, hoping that I could not have to come in this weekend to do it. But I don't think I think I'm short still. I think I have one more batch I have to make.
Oh, I was going to say, jerky should be going fast. If you've been cooking that since 4 this morning, we have a problem.
3rd batch is in there.
Okay.
That's where I was when Dylan wanted to talk to me and I ran out. I was flipping screens.
Why'd you make so much?
Because we have a lot of landowners. I thought we had 20.
Oh.
We have 70.
Oh.
But you guys will get some of it too. So
you're making like a pound for everybody? Or
yep.
like, okay.
Yep. So lots of jerky. That's what I've been doing all day. That and appeasing the lords at Google, our
hold
overlords.
On. You've also been prancing around in nothing but your shorts.
Oh, he has them.
Oh, no.
So it gets hot in here. So Austin and I agreed we would start bringing shorts, and I didn't
New boot goofing.
Just new boot goofing.
I love it.
Oh, God, I loved that character. He was so funny. Okay. Couple of things. We've got 3 seasonings up here. We've got...
I finally got to see it on the screen.
We've got Dijon mustard and dill pickle patty. We've got apricot mango wasabi flavored. I think I put ginger in there in the poll, but that's the one that says ginger and stuff. And then I've got Hatch chili patty mix. So these are 3 Walton's or Excalibur seasonings that they sent us as samples. I've got some just rough patties I seasoned and threw in there. We're going to try them. You guys vote on which ones you liked the best. I'm afraid to look at chat right now. Vote on which one sounds the best. We'll also talk about which ones we like best, and then we will probably bring that one in. So kind of a lot riding on your polls. Go to waltons.com/live for your chance to enter. We're going to give away seasoning, jerky, all sorts of things today. We're also going to draw a winner for last month's. And at the end of this, I will flip next month's giveaway live. We already have the sales live. I put them on this morning. Yeah. So kind of a lot going on. What are the chats? Oh, maybe.
They're still saying, hey, guys, what's up?
Good. Nobody cared about my boots. That makes me feel happy.
Not yet.
We did kind of show that kind of early. I mean, it usually takes us 5 or 10 minutes to get everybody on.
We'll probably come back to it. So.
We don't need to come back to it, I don't think. I think we're good just the way it is.
Yeah, we're only at like
just the way it was.
50% of our where we should be on views right now.
What do you mean?
Oh, and just how many people are watching. Like I said, it takes 5 or 10 minutes for like everyone to get on board.
All right, while everyone's here and or all the people who are here, if you don't subscribe to the Walton's YouTube channel, please do so. I'm going to add our schedule into the description. So if you want to see what we're giving away when, it's down there. I've got a coupon for everybody that's going to last for the length of this podcast. It is April 15, and it is good for 15% off any non-sale item through this podcast, caps at $100. So that's April 15, and that's good for the entirety of the podcast or live stream. We do too much. Then at 3:15, we're going to draw a winner for a gift card. Then we'll do some jerky. Then we'll do a larger gift card. And I scheduled in your apron since I know how much it means to you.
I don't know if that's like good or not to like schedule.
You don't want it scheduled.
Then it feels like it's like mandatory.
I feel like at this point it's become expected at least.
That's fine.
And then we've got more jerky seasoning. We've got some tumblers, Meatgistics or the BHA and Walton's ones. We will give away those as well, just kind of randomly throughout. So again, go to waltons.com/live or go to the Meatgistics page and click the live button at top, and that'll bring you to another place where you can enter the giveaway.
Jamie said that's a last call type photo. of John, and someone said looked like a little old lady in combat boots. So
What? That I take offense to. Oh, darn it. Hold on. I got to do this stupid dual authentication thing.
oh man,
Oh, I had to do the same thing. It's annoying, but gotta be safe with
Security's
it.
not that important.
Oh, yeah. I'm the one that has to deal with the repercussions. We've had a couple people do some stupid things around here over the last couple of years, and when something goes wrong, I have to be the one that goes and apologizes. It's not anybody else. We had somebody who basically gave away their
Everything.
address book, and so someone it's a bad character was emailing everyone in their address book, and so I had to go out, email everybody on that list and say, hey, here's what happened, here's how we're taking care of it, we're sorry, but they still already have your email address, and we look like an idiot for it, so I'd rather deal with those annoying two-factor pop-ups than
Did we ever tell them about the package that arrived for me?
the
I don't think we've ever
package.
discussed this on...
I don't know.
Might have covered it on a podcast, but one day I get to work and there's a brown manila envelope that had obviously been sent through the mail. Open it up and it is just a memory stick, and I think it said something like "Play Me." I think it had a note in there that said "Play Me," and we looked up the name, and just randomly. The name was a guy in Minnesota who had gone missing while we were up there.
oh,
So I started thinking, I'm like, did somebody did I black out, murder somebody, and somebody has footage of it? So I start freaking out,
what's
and I'm
on
looking.
this SD card?
I'm looking for a sandboxed. Is that what it's called? Sandboxed? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a sandboxed computer to plug it into that's not connected to anything because I'm being, a responsible employee. So I go around and tell everybody about this because if you do, Kurt and myself are the two worst people to tell something or have that happen to them because they're going to tell everybody. Yeah, it turns out it was this guy and the head of our IT department trying to see if I would just plug something directly
got
in.
you.
And the name thing was a total happenstance.
Yeah, just lucky. We purposely picked a few people around here that we thought would be most likely to
Oh, I see what you
cooperate.
think of me.
So
What do you mean cooperate? Like to plug it in?
yeah,
No,
I think
smarter than that.
I
You
think-
picked the two worst people because we went around and told everybody
Yeah,
it
I know.
happened,
but yeah,
and then everyone else knew that it was.
I think we also chose Kurt for one.
Yeah,
Yeah, and see, but
he and I are the worst people.
Yeah, but to be honest, you and Kurt are very similar, and you two would be two of the likeliest to also. Yes, you're likely to go tell everyone, but you're also likely to just go. I
have to
really
know.
want to know what's on this.
I have to know. All right, I am going to draw a winner for a Meatgistics or BHA and Walton's tumbler. No, that's the okay. There we go. Draw one winner, allow repeat winners. And even though I do their names, I still have to download this to be able to see their names. Very annoying.
Seriously?
Very annoying.
Have you said anything to him?
No.
Okay, we should.
No. My week has been spent in a spreadsheet. I haven't hardly looked up from that thing. All right, I got John Beebe. John, let us know you're here.
So
About to read your email address out loud, so
in the comments, Dylan commented "high porn!" Exclamation points. Why don't we have Patrick running like a soundboard with sound effects and stuff like that?
Now we're
Would make
talking.
that would make this awesome.
don't we have
We
Dylan?
have this Steam Deck
We just
plug-in
haven't done
thing.
anything
Yeah,
with
we
it.
just haven't done anything with audio for it for sure. So
I want a high porn.
I don't.
wait, I could just make the sound.
I have a feeling my preferences here won't be taken too far into consideration. You
Now-
two seem pretty excited about it. Ooh, our meat.
Is he winning a Walton's / Meatgistics tumbler, the 40-ounce one?
wants that or the BHA one, whichever
Okay.
I leave the microphone for 2 minutes, and you guys both go silent.
I'm just sorry. I'm looking at this this winners list thing.
Wait, are we live?
Oh, dude, I just figured out how to find their name.
Oh, how?
There's a little plus button, and you click it, and their name pops up. We're so dumb. This wouldn't be the first time that we've done something stupid, though, would it?
Definitely not. All right. Here are the seasonings.
Whoa, what is that? I didn't know there was going to be food on this podcast.
I don't think he listens all that well. Is this what you feel like with me
I'm
sometimes?
sorry, live stream? There's food here?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got this Hatch. It's just Hatch chili. It doesn't say Hatch green chili, but all Hatch chilies are green. So that's this one. Try some of that. Oh, hot. Oh.
That literally just came out of an oven at probably, what, 375?
That's very good.
That's amazing.
That's very...
I can't show my screen once without someone saying the word bookmark. It is just...
What do you mean? Why, you have a bunch of bookmarks up there?
I guess that's not a normal thing. I don't know.
No, I have tons of...
Dude, that's what I thought.
Control-Shift-B will hide it real quick, and then you Control-Shift-B to bring it back.
I'm not afraid of my bookmarks. I'll have those for everybody. Those are curated.
All right,
man.
but that's got a really nice spice to it.
It's very good. Little spicy.
Yeah.
If you don't like spicy, you're not going to like
I'm
that.
going to hate it, in fact.
Because it is strong. Honestly, that's kind of rare for Excalibur to actually have something with that's a good bit of spice. That is still heating up my mouth.
There was something else recently that we were impressed at how much heat it had. Or am I thinking of the Packy chip thing we did?
I don't remember.
I might be thinking of the Packy chip thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because yeah.
All right, next one is the Dijon mustard and dill patty.
This is going to be the best, though. That Hatch was really good, but if this isn't the best, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Austin's having his palate cleanser of Diet Mountain Dew. We're sophisticated here.
Gotta tell everybody that's like, what Canada Dry diet. Nice technique.
Very different.
Ooh, is that a good thing or bad?
The
thing?
opposite end of the Hatch. But much like the roasted onion is one of the best patty mixes, that tastes amazing. And I think you could do more with this.
Yeah.
That'd be great on chicken, too.
I'm a little disappointed because it's not as strong of a flavor as the Hatch. We started out with
Probably
one
should have
that,
eaten that first.
yeah, that just was so flavor packed. But this flavor profile,
Yeah.
I love this flavor profile.
And we also probably, that would have required forethought and planning. And smell that bag before we eat this.
I'm imagining you guys like as you're eating this like an ESPN type thing where like then you go into detail like instead of a player profile it's a flavor profile.
So we have a graphic.
Yeah, you have a graph. Yeah, you go this amount of sodium. Look at this. Look at these numbers right here, baby.
All right, smell that. Because apricot, mango, wasabi are not... I mean, apricot and mango, sure.
The sniff test.
Should we get your smelling salts out?
They're not here. They're back at the house.
At this point, so if anyone has not seen, did the podcast come out? I didn't even.
Did it get released?
I've been waiting on it. So.
It still hasn't come?
It was a little bit of a later delay than last week, but nothing that I'm not too worried about right now.
Okay. So podcast will be out shortly, sometime later today. You guys have to watch or listen to this podcast. John has, I already ruined it, but he has some smelling salts that we got a little. I did not partake in. I'll ruin that ruin that right there. But it was entertaining. I had fun watching John.
Do I explain at the end why it was so strong? Do we leave that in?
I cut it out.
Okay.
It was perfect.
Okay, cool. No worries. And if you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to last week's. I think it's the best podcast we've done. We had Curtis Gormley.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal.
What are you clearing a N64 cartridge up there, dude? What are you doing?
It's very, very hot.
Did you blow into N64 cartridges?
Sure, yeah. Any cart.
Oh, I just knew the original Nintendo.
Dude, I'll blow on a Blu-ray you put in front of me, dude.
I actually had to do that with CDs. Had a PS2 back in the day. It would get janky. You'd have to blow on it because the laser, single speck of dust on it, will keep it from playing any CD. It's not like what I would expect.
No.
But I really like it.
Yes.
You want
me to make you hate it? Tamari soy sauce in it.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh.
It's not overwhelming. If you had these three on a shelf and just with the name of it, my first one I would pick would be the Dijon mustard and dill pickle patty.
Yeah.
That is what I think would be the best. Then I would go with the Hatch green chili. Then I'd go with the apricot mango wasabi. However, to be honest, I would probably put the Dijon mustard and dill patty at the bottom.
So would I.
Because I still really like it, but it doesn't have enough flavor compared to the other two.
Isn't the same.
Yeah. Those other two, I don't know. That's a kind of a tie between.
Real quick, would this change your mind? That's a mix of beef and pork, and these are just beef.
Oh. Yeah.
No? Okay.
Makes sense, though. Helps anytime you have pork in it, and some pork fats can help.
What if I just grabbed
more?
it and shoved every little bit of it in my mouth? Go ahead. Come around.
Lay off, man. I'm hungry.
It's really good.
Yeah, I honestly, I think I'd say the apricot mango wasabi.
Here, I'll bring it right back. I promise.
Yeah.
That's as weird as that is.
If I
think that would be my favorite.
If I had to make it like for a meal for people, I would do the apricot mango wasabi because it's good, and the Hatch chilies, it's too hot. It's gonna turn some people off.
But even beyond that, like Hatch chilies are such a fad at this point. This is interesting. This is different than any other sausage I've tried.
So if I was making something just
similar to
just for me, I would do the Hatch chili. If I was making it for my family or a group of people, I'd do the apricot mango wasabi.
Yeah. All right. So we'll still take your guys' votes into consideration. So still vote. All right. Did John BB respond? Do we know?
BB here.
Cool. All right.
According to Todd Seymour.
Jay Hall is here. How's it going, Jay? Is that the Jay Hall?
I don't know. I would assume not. The avatar for it doesn't really look like a certain somebody. You come back to try samples?
Oh, okay.
He is.
Dylan wants to try stuff.
Dylan saw Patrick trying samples, so he walked in because he had to try some of these too. Yeah. Before you know it, like customer service is gonna be walking in and purchasing the warehouse, and there's enough left for like 2 more people.
The more the merrier. Anyone's welcome to come back. I did one time. I was up here by myself, and I offered anyone to come in to try a sample of something, and they just had to either say their favorite Walton or their favorite seasoning, and nobody took me up. I think Flip eventually came, but I didn't make him answer that question.
This is really cool. I just found out something. If you right click on somebody in the live chat, you can put them in timeout, or you can add them as 2 different types of moderators.
Oh, all right. We got to draw a winner for a $50 gift card. See if I can figure out this little plus thing too.
Neil says, "How can you call Hatch chili a fad? It's a way of life."
All right, but it's like the spice.
Yeah, but I don't. I think it's also it's probably a fad that's here to stay. I don't think it'll go away. Some things are fads; they come and they go. This one, I would still say it's a fad, but I don't think it's ever going to go away entirely. It may not retain as high of popularity, but I bet it's around forever.
Yeah, it is not going anywhere.
You don't like them? Man, brutal.
The pork one was real weird.
It's got a lot of flavor though. It's different than what you'd expect, but it's got a flavor punch behind it.
Apricot and mango?
Apricot mango.
Apricot and mango?
Apricot.
Apricot.
Okay, this is we're not from New York. We're Kansans. We speak American. We say apricot.
Apricot.
All right. Don Krejcik. Don, let us know you're here. We'll get you a $50 gift card emailed out to you, and you can use it as soon as you want. Did we talk about how you cut out my explanation of what a gift card is?
No.
For the $500 gift card we did for this past month, Patrick had to cut out like a minute of me just explaining a gift card.
Yeah,
nice.
I go, well, expand on it a little bit. He goes, well, you get this card, so you can use it in the store or online, and it's just as good as money. And you just get what exactly you want from Walton's.
Even if it's on sale.
Yeah, and I was like, well, that's definitely not going in the video.
Speaking of that, we need to sit down and have a gift card meeting and figure out how we're doing all that.
I don't want to be involved in that. That sounds like an IT thing.
No, you have to be involved because when you give away, did you give away the gift card already, or is it the one for this month?
That's the one for this month.
Okay, because when we give it away, we got to we have to put it in the system. And did you do a coupon code or a gift card?
Well, I'm going to be doing a gift card.
Okay, cool. Because I think we have some that are gift cards that are in as coupon codes.
Yeah, that's old. We don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Donald's here.
Sweet.
I still think we should they get the chance to now win if they answer this question right. It's like it's like Scream. Instead of their life, they win prizes from Walton.
I gotta check the news. E-Riv, I don't really know what his name is, says looks like Butler County's burning down. El Dorado, Kansas, partial evacuation. Do we got fires out today? There's a red flag warning because it's so dry and so windy.
El Dorado is where your dad and I are going turkey hunting.
When?
Well, April 16th.
Oh, you'll be fine.
16th.
Hope you like smoked turkey because it.
Not like this weekend. You'll be good. But where would I?
All right.
Local news station. Oh yeah, El Dorado wildfire leads to elementary school, others to evacuate.
Yeah, but they're just being super careful with elementary school kids.
I didn't even know this is possible. They're issuing reverse 911 notifications. What is that?
It's 911 sending everybody a message.
Like a text message?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool.
I have no idea if that's what it actually is or not, but it seems like it makes sense to me.
I was driving around a couple hours ago, and the skies were kind of hazy around here, but I thought it was just from dust.
That's what it is.
When I was driving back in, I was driving past some fields, and if the fields don't have winter wheat on them right now and they're barren, I mean they're just dirt's flying everywhere. So I thought it was just that, but I bet it may be some dirt, but I bet a lot of it is smoke then coming in from.
Yeah, when I came back in, I thought something was wrong with my jerky batch. I walked in and asked.
Oh no!
Yeah, I walked in.
I
and
could see it outside.
Asked. What is this?
Dude,
I asked Rachel. I'm like, hey, has it smelled this much like smoke
I had such a problem
all day?
I heard you say hazy, and I kind of want a beer now. So, I don't know. Right?
Beer sounds good. It is Friday.
Denny-O's asking, is there something I have to click on to be in the live stream drawing? So to be in the drawing, you got to be at waltons.com/live, or on Meatgistics, there's a live link there as well. But it's /live on either Meatgistics or Waltons. And underneath the video and the comments, there's a little widget for you to enter. Bunch of different ways you can enter. I think there's like a total of like 10 entries or so you can get by doing different things. But do that, and then you have, if it's something you have to be present for, we will call a name out, and you have to respond in the comments on the YouTube video. But all of that, you can get to all of that, do all of that at waltons.com/live.
All right. There was also, we did something some point last month on what browser people used, and I can't remember what I said I'd give away for it, but I will find that. I'm going to draw a winner of it now too. Search.
Wait, so if they're on a certain browser, they win?
No, I was asking them, hey, what browsers do you guys use? Or what search engines do you guys use?
An idea.
This person does not have to be here. It is John at waltons.com.
Ha.
How do I?
Dude, that's your name.
Wait, is that from a different giveaway entry?
It's for the search engine thing. Got it. It's Tarp.
Oh, cool.
So I will email you something. I don't know what yet. That's the second time I've won recently.
I think it's rigged. So the new system we have, I don't think it does the same type of like auto weeding out of entries that are potentially bad or our own personal entries. The other system we used, if one of us would enter, it would automatically invalidate it.
Yeah, probably.
You guys need new skins for your computers up there. It's just
No, mine's good.
It's not appealing.
It's Meat Gistics and Waltons.
It's like first of all, you got a rose gold computer. That's your first problem.
What, like here?
Yeah.
Patrick, you're too
I'm
concerned
too aware-
with
no.
with looks.
I'm trying to make you two look good on screen. We're gonna need fresh skins. Chris, if you're listening,
I can do that. I put a skin on mine. Sometimes I used to put the little stickers, but to be honest, it looks kind of funky because they're just so blocky. It's okay if it's like a bumper sticker, but like it just looks like you just threw it on a laptop. A full skin makes it look more professional.
John looks like a park bench near like a skateboarding
Seems
facility.
Seems fair. All right, I drew a winner for the Meat Gistics members only giveaway as well. This is, we do it on meatgistics.com. We have a members only section where you sign up for a Meat Gistics account, and then you can see this extra section. Occasionally I post coupons in there, and we do a monthly giveaway as well. And
We have a problem.
what's up?
Neil is saying that last time, I missed the last live stream.
Uh-oh.
You drew all Team Blue users last
That's
time.
not accurate. It was mostly Team Blue users.
I don't
Not
know.
All.
I think I believe him because that's something I feel like that's something you would do.
Well, it's funny because this winner is Neil.
For reals?
Yeah, I don't know if it's that Neil, and I don't create their or collect their names, but I will win. Or
Remove it.
no. All right. This is either a $50 gift card or the Walton's Quick Patty Maker.
Did you type loud?
Yeah, I was typing on someone else's computer the other day, and I preferred it. I like a keyboard that has like a good clickety-clack to it.
You should go try Brashear's
Oh
it-
man.
with the. He's got the mechanical
Mechanical.
keyboard.
Yeah, I would like that.
I hate
No,
those.
no. I'm in the same office as you. You would not
Yeah.
like one of those.
He drove. Yeah, he drove some people crazy when his office was up front. It would his typing would echo through the whole front offices.
Nothing wrong with it. People know he's doing work.
Now we got IT and the developers in a separate room, and I think one of the developers has a mechanical keyboard now too. So there's multiple of them in there, but they're segregated so they can just sit there and hear their mechanicals.
All right. Jerky and seasoning.
Right
Got to
on.
get back to that giveaway.
What kind of jerky?
The Walton's Bold Tender Jerky.
With soy sauce or without?
We haven't made it with soy sauce forever.
Okay, good.
Not that you ever would, but don't ever buy soy sauce or don't buy soy sauce for a long time. If you need some, I've got you. Look in the Lazy Susan. There are an upsetting number of bottles of soy sauce because for a while, every time I was making it, I would still grab it. And then like, oh, I have enough soy sauce. And then I wouldn't remember till I was doing it. We don't use soy sauce anymore. And that happened like 4 times. So there's like 12 bottles of soy sauce in there.
It's not like a gallon.
No,
Are they
it's
just
the
normal
little,
bottles?
yeah,
Okay.
the little
Okay.
whatever bottles. It's hot, right?
No, you said soy sauce and long time in the same.
I don't get it.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. All right, drawing a winner. Yeah, I'm positive. All right, this is for soy sauce and seasoning, and it is. I only have a first name.
Oh, you did figure out how to hit the little plus button.
I saw the little plus button. It's John. John, and Johnny_B, and then your email address.
Well, a lot of people are just getting here. Don't we have a coupon code?
Yep. Good call, Patrick. We have April 15. So April 15 is a coupon code that's good for 15% off for the duration of this live stream. So about another hour and a half or so. And it'll shut off at the end of the live stream. And then at the end, we'll have a coupon code for 10% off for about a week. So if you're not making a purchase today. We'll also be flipping the sales and giveaway video live pretty soon. We haven't done it yet. I'll do it after this. We are doing some different things during this sale. So just make sure you watch that video all the way to the end. Because I think it's towards the end we talk about a coupon code we're doing a little differently. Why are you going back to that?
I'm not.
He's putting it back on? He's putting it back on.
I was just sketching people up. Like,
Yeah,
a lot of people ask me, they go, what did I miss? So I fill them in.
Listen, it's hot in this room, so we bring shorts. I didn't have other shoes. I needed an energy drink, so I went and got
Look
one.
like Leatherface is going to kill you in 90 minutes. Like,
Thank you, DM Conley. They are nice boots. Thanks, Andy
Killer
Mike.
boots, man.
Patrick's joke was new boot goofing. Just new boot goofing. Ugh.
good.
All right, we're looking for a John at some point. Tom, we can't do that, unfortunately. Audrey YouTube TV. It's an interesting. Oh, she's watching on her YouTube TV? Huh.
That's her name.
That's her username?
That's her
Oh,
username.
Okay. I thought it was adding like, hey, she's watching on YouTube TV.
Nope.
I don't know how we're going to find this Johnny guy.
I assume his last name starts with a B based on his email address. John B. But I don't know.
Laura says, I need hog ring pliers for both 1 pound ground chubs and summer sausage. Are the 1/2 inch hog rings suitable, or do I need the 3/8? Lars, it depends on what you're doing it for. If you're doing it for home processing, the regular ones that come with the Walton's clipper or any of those automatic hog ring pliers will be perfectly fine. I've done both of them.
Do we have different sizes of hog rings?
We used to have the 3/8. I don't even know if we do anymore.
We have like staples.
For the single-use pliers that are a pain to use, like the non-automatic ones. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
But if you're doing it like professionally, I would recommend some sort of actual stapler, like the Max Pack or the Walton's stapler
Clipper.
clipper.
We are getting. I don't know if we have them in yet. I assume we don't. Not really sure though. Actually, well, we at least have something in because Dylan's running in the test kitchen, so I don't know if they're in stock. If you're doing commercial though, we're starting to sell some sweet new like automatic.
Oh yeah, those
clippers.
are in stock.
They are.
Yep.
They're amazing. We have a vacuum stuffer.
Yep.
In the test kitchen, you put a clipper on it. You don't even have to touch anything. You just program in. You tell it how much you want it to do, and it automatically stuffs it, twists it, clips it. Everything.
It's scary. I don't want
It's awesome.
to know how to do it. I don't want anything to do with that. I'll keep my one at a time.
Do we have a section for those? Is there like a clip? There is
There's
clippers.
clippers, yep.
There we go. Okay.
Yep. And then the Omet vacuum stuffers are in stuffers. We talked about making a vacuum stuffer page, but decided against it.
Semi-auto clippers are only 19,000.
That's
and
it?
Automatic clippers are only 34,000.
The boot scootin' boogie. Look at just the Cali guy's comment, Patrick.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. Officer Dangle reporting for duty.
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne Theory?
Fairy wear boots. It's a Sabbath song.
Okay.
I get what he's going for.
What's the best way to cook, broil, grill, smoke brats so that natural hog casing is not tough?
Use collagen.
Nope. So when I started doing all these things, he just was like, use collagen, they're better. And I did for years and years and years. And then I found tubed hog casings, and every time I make something, unless like when we did the meat demonstration up in Missoula, I used collagen there just because it was easier. But
I had you brainwashed. What happened?
I came out of it. A couple of things. One, make sure you're soaking them for long enough. A lot of the times, if you don't soak them or get all the salt off of them, they will be tough. If you're using the tubed or the non-tubed variety, make sure that you're fully flushing the inside of that casing. You got to get all the salt out of there. So that's step one. Step two is soak them in hot, not warm, but hot water. You're gonna have to replace it a couple of times for at least 30 minutes. Closer to an hour is probably better. Three, don't cook them over very high heat, but also don't cook them for too long at low temperatures. They don't do well when they're smoked. So somewhere between 325 and 375 on a grill, on a whatever you're doing, is the best way to do it.
It just sounds complicated, and you should just use collagen.
Collagen doesn't twist, and it doesn't have the same snap to it.
I know I think the snap is better. Naturals, I don't like it as much. Yeah.
I specifically don't like collagen when you cook it too hot and the casing just peels right off.
True.
So, I mean, both of them have advantages and disadvantages, to be honest. I prefer the tubed variety because you get the ease, some of the ease, without having to flush it. You just have to rinse them off and soak them. And I like a nice, like, tightly linked sausage.
Yeah. So Bruce is asking, how long is the live stream? It goes until we get sick of you or you get sick of us.
Or 5 o'clock, because that is when, or 4 o'clock. No, it is 5 o'clock. Darn it, I have so much I have to do after this.
Yeah,
We're not shutting down or anything today for the cleaners. They come tomorrow.
I have no idea.
Okay, they come tomorrow.
I just found out about
They
it
come
today.
tomorrow.
So.
Okay. Lars says I do about 200 a year for personal use. You're good. Just the automatic hand ones will be perfectly fine for that. Does Walton sell poultry shrink bags? Not sure you do, but I haven't looked before. We used to sell
We sell a ton of shrink bags. It just depends on what size somebody wants.
film.
Oh, well, we sell film too, but I mean, they probably want shrink bags. Sounds like what they're asking, but
No, they're definitely asking for bags. I'm saying, isn't it shrink film? Do we also have shrink bags?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have like 10 different sizes of shrink bags. It's not like vacuum pouches where we have like 50 sizes.
Yeah.
But we have a good amount of them.
I'll post a link. It's, you know how I know you have a kid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Was I counting on my fingers?
You weren't doing that. You weren't doing that. Why can't I tag people anymore?
Patrick must have shown the picture again because someone just said nice legs.
Someone could just be behind.
True.
So just Cal Guy, I went ahead and posted a link that'll bring those up.
Our Johnny B, that's got to be John Belvedere.
Oh, that would make sense.
He just said John is here.
Cool. That'll work. Natural casings for the win. That's ND Mike. Yeah. So on Meatgistics, for the beginning of the year, I was on constantly. This week, like I said, my whole head has been buried in this one specific project. Google, when you search something, Google has that like bar at the top that has images in it. Well, we finally got one of those campaigns going, and it's been by far and away the most successful campaign we've run. And then everything was fine last Thursday, but Friday we get a notice that they've unlisted about 70-something% of our products. And the information they needed, not all of it was super easy to get. Some of them we had to go like touch the product and look at it to get that information. So I spent a day and a half, probably a total of a day back in the warehouse, and then it's just been data entry like crazy. So I've been putting on loud, aggressive music and just
Can we use Google and their new little AI Bard to have Bard feed us information on the best way to take out Google?
So use it against them.
Mm-hmm. It'd be fun.
I like that. Although YouTube is a Google product and lets us do these live streams and all the videos. It's not all bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not good cold.
Really?
Yeah, the apricot gets not good cold. Not terrible, but you shouldn't have taken such a big piece.
Still good.
I don't like it as much. We do not carry reusable Ziploc bags that have a port to be reusable. However, there was a period of time about 3 years ago where I became obsessed with the idea of that. And kind of embarrassingly, a port never even occurred to me. Denny, is that something that people have? Like, have you seen this product, or is this your idea? Quick, get a patent on this.
I hate reusable bags, though.
Why?
Then you have to clean them.
You have to clean anything.
Yeah, but it's a bag. It's so much harder to clean.
My wife has a few. They're fine.
Yeah, my wife has them too, and I just don't. I don't like it. Like, I refuse to like hand clean them. I put them. I like try to put them in the dishwasher.
First of all, we need to talk about that pancake that your wife made for me.
I gotta see if maybe she can come in this week. Maybe do it for podcast this
So
week.
Austin's been talking about his wife. Did we do it? We talked about it on the podcast maybe real quick. His wife has a sourdough starter. So if Joe Hell's here, yes, the exact same thing that you tried to send me and I killed. And he was talking about how good it is with pancakes. I asked everybody I knew. Nobody had ever tried a sourdough pancake before because it's a ridiculous idea. He gave me a pancake. They were this thick, and it felt like a cloud. Like it felt like it was so light. I put no butter, no maple syrup on them. I was just eating them cold out of a Ziploc bag, and they were the best pancakes I've ever had. They were absolutely incredible. So I think sourdough is the way to go for pancakes. All right. Okay, cool. So somebody does have them. We will look into that because I very much like that idea. Neil says, sorry, Austin, I think I'm going to have to agree on natural casings for most things. Like to be able to twist. Now, they do, Butch, so for the Meatgistics contest, go into your sign up. Like go to Meatgistics, sign in, and then at the top there's a blue category under community that says Meatgistics member special. That one's ended, but after this I will go get the new one up, unless I forget about it, and then it will be sometime this weekend. Yeah, Denny says they don't end up in the landfill so much, and I agree. I think washing a bag is a very small thing that you have to do that's good for the environment, Austin.
I have a brother who works in the fossil fuel industry. I'm trying to support him and use more plastics.
I have a wife who works in the chemical industry.
Should be supporting your wife. What kind of husband are you? Come on. Trying to put your wife out of business.
Yeah, hey, I'd be fine. She works way too much anyways. Just Cali guy said, I'll get to it. They have them in a place in Fort Bragg, Cali. Sourdough pancakes are amazing. They really are. So Steve says Food Saver also does them. Okay, so we'll look into that. Neil says killing a sourdough starter is like killing a cactus. I didn't think it was possible. It is. It is.
I kill everything. I think it's my office. I try so hard.
Good. Thank God for Jenny then, because you do have 2 kids.
Yeah. I try to have green
lily
plants in my office.
Yeah.
I've had, I had 2 or 3 peace lilies I went through. It wasn't just the same one. It was multiple.
Oh, okay.
I've had snake plants.
Snake plants are hard to kill.
I've had 5 or 6 cactus. The snake plant is actively dying. There's 1 piece of it that's left now. but no matter what I put in there, it dies. I think there's like
There's an app you can get that you take a picture of like the leaf or whatever it is, and it will tell you what is wrong with it. I've seen it advertised on something, Instagram maybe. And next time I see it, I'll try and grab it.
I even like tried to get like grow lights and do different things. Like couldn't. Fertilizer. I fertilize things, grow lights. I can't keep anything alive.
I saw what you were laughing at. John, what is the best way to make garlic mashed potatoes? So, for those who don't know, I despise mashed potatoes, the most grossest thing in the world. I've had this conversation a million times. My mom makes amazing mashed potatoes according to everybody else, so it's not that. I have tried other mashed potatoes as well. I just hate the flavor and the consistency. To me, the flavor tastes like really bad vodka. Not like Popov vodka that's super cheap. Way cheaper than that. Something you would get a 1.75 for $5, like that level of bad. Austin and I had a bet. We had 2 brackets. We each had one for Walton's, and then we created a Meatgistics one. If one of us beat the other one in both, Austin would have had to do 200 push-ups. I would have had to eat a full plate of mashed potatoes. I really don't want to do that. Austin's going to beat me in the Walton's one, but we are tied in the Meatgistics one. I argue that a tie is not a win. He argues that well, go ahead with the argument. See if you can make it make more sense than I think it does.
There is a tiebreaker, and it's the predicted score of the national championship game. You don't have to have predicted who was in the national championship game.
I think you do.
No, because what happens? What happens if we had in the bracket 2 people tie for first, but neither had picked any of the final 4 right?
Generally, the winner is the one who works for the other one. So the employee wins against the employer. That's generally how I'm aware it works.
In this scenario, we're competing as co-equal peers.
We're equals.
Like I my owner hat is off, and I threw it in a corner. It's lost somewhere. This is just mano a mano.
Okay, but I still don't think that's how it works. Also, I have no idea, like, what is it going to be? Who's
oh my gosh
closest total?
You don't. You're screwed. Your predicted score is 55
I
to
don't
52.
pay any attention to college basketball. I don't know what they score.
Oh,
They're all
no,
like
you lost.
Not good
friend.
teams. So it could be a low score.
No, they're all good teams. One,
I don't know any of them.
What if Austin's score is like over?
Yeah, see, like, what is the metric? Like, what if it's 50?
Closest. It's just closest.
Like, if you add them up, so it's an over-under? So I could have said 100 to 1, and it would have been 101. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I still don't like this. I'm not happy about it, but pretty soon John will be campaigning for office. I do not. That would never happen. We're behind. Did we draw a...
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's what happens when we get... Okay. 3:30. We drew jerky and seasoning. All right. So we're drawing a... Let's see how many people...
Goodness. Did you already send off the first gift card?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm not paying attention.
All right. I'm drawing the second gift card. It is a $75 gift card. Good at waltonsinc.com.
You can try to use it somewhere else.
I did have somebody ask
won't
once
accept it.
if it was like one of those Visa gift cards. I was like, no, it's a gift card at waltons.com. Tried to be polite about it.
Was there a reason you guys added more steps to the daily giveaway entry process? I assume no, it's just we changed platforms. I assume it's a little bit different because of that. Or
Depends on what they mean by steps. If they mean like more options, yes. If they mean like more steps, it is just a function of the different one we use. All right, again, we're only getting first names here. So Frank, who is Mr. Paco, say you're here and tell me something unique about the email address you used.
Only something you would know. Your mother's
Weird.
name.
No, something specifically about the email address you used. Oh.
We need to have. Can you include a deal where people have to enter like a password? A password's a bad thing. Passphrase. I don't know. Secret code. And so, if I entered to distinguish Austin, me, from 5 other Austins that are watching and entered, I would put my passcode in as purple.
No, they just need to be you entering their full name.
Okay. Can you make it required?
I can't believe that it's not required. Like the first name is definitely required. I just assumed first and last name would be. Wait, there isn't even a first and last name box. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, there is. I entered because I wanted to
And
vote.
then first, so it
on the
requires the
seasoning.
first name, but not the last name. That sucks. I don't think I've ever had sourdough pizza, but now I really do want to try it.
I don't know what that would be like.
I
but
bet you it'd be really good. Just a Cali guy says it's amazing.
I hope my
The
wife.
plant app is called Picture This.
Oh.
Why can't I
yeah.
scroll up in chat? So I can.
It's been glitchy on me today too.
Isn't sourdough the Hatch green chili of the bread world, though? Really?
I don't know.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. If it is, I'm on board. I like it.
We got him back to Hatch.
I like it. 1.5 beats, 0.05. Austin wins. Bring on the mashed potatoes. No. Use new potatoes, not fermented. Duh. It's not that. David Fleer says, we never had a problem with natural casings being tough, but could understand if they were not clean good. That would be it. Yeah, it's kind of a common thing.
What if your mom was just trying to kill you and poison you with potatoes?
No, they
and then-
legitimately, they could not believe that someone in her family didn't like mashed potatoes, to the point where they would hide it in my other foods, like pull up a piece of pizza or the cheese on pizza and put it underneath there, hoping I'd bite it. And I loved pizza famously. So I'd be like, oh, that's so good. And they'd be like, you ate mashed potatoes. Instead, I'd spit it right out.
Poison,
because
man.
those are tastes that shouldn't go together.
Didn't you lost your father at a young age too? Correct. So maybe there's some correlation.
Thanks for bringing up a painful
No,
memory.
I'm saying. Sounds like your mom might have been poisoning your dad. Too.
Oh my
That's fun. Evan Daniel says the Loaded Liberty bratwurst seasoning, the bacon flavor is just the bacon seasoning, or is it dried bacon mixed in? Well, we should have the full ingredients listed on waltons.com. I'm pretty sure it's just a flavoring. It says natural and artificial flavors, cheddar cheese flavor, bacon type flavor. So it is just flavor. So you could add some bacon to it if you wanted. In general, I don't love adding bacon to sausage. No matter what you do to it, in my mind, you're never going to get it where it's going to meld well. It's either going to add like a soggy, somewhat I don't know, just not the texture that you're going to want, or you're going to make it crispy, and then you've got basically bacon bits in your sausage, and that's no good either.
Sinister MD had a really good comment. The difference between fermented and rotten is that we call things we eat fermented. The other stuff is rotten.
Yeah, no, that's
true.
correct. Ooh, we have some more of that sausage.
Ooh, we should know this one, and I already forgot.
What's up?
Maybe you'll know. What summer sausage seasoning has the most garlic flavor? Because we just did our.
That's not a summer sausage, but good try.
We just did our.
That's for the dead dad comment.
It was a joke about your mom being a poisonous murderer, not your dad dying. I feel for him.
Tons? I think Tons had a bunch of garlic.
I might agree with that. Tons had more black pepper, so
No,
it
it
can
had more
cracked. No?
Yeah, cracked pepper and more mustard seed.
So sometimes the pepper can kind of mask some of the other flavors if you get a bite with a chunk of the cracked pepper in it, but Tons might be the vote there.
But here is, I'm in the chat, I'm posting a link to a video of the 4 Walton boys going through and trying every single one of the summer sausage seasonings that we have.
The 4?
Hey, it was in that very episode where I was told, welcome to the family.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's still only 3 because I got disowned in that video.
Oh, that's right. Good point.
I don't
3
know
Walton
why.
boys in Austin.
I'm the one that, yeah.
I mean, that was a fairly unforgivable sin for somebody who works in the meat industry. Austin said he would prefer cheese over meat.
Yeah, who wouldn't? Cheese is like the best food on the planet.
Cheese cannot... You would not be happy if you ate only cheese. Tons of people eat only meat.
I don't know.
If I could...
I really like cheese.
I would 100% give up cheese and keep meat. Would you rather give up like no meat or no cheese? You're going to go meat. Oh my God, that's embarrassing.
I might have to
smile.
plead the 5th.
Oh my God. Stephen Winscott says, I've had Black Death sourdough for 20 years now. That's the amazing thing about it. My understanding is you just keep a little bit back, and it just keeps reforming, regoing.
Sounds so fake. I know nothing about it. It sounds so made up.
That's not real. That's not real. All right. Where's the entry for your live draws? Go to waltons.com/live. Who was the winner? Did he show up? Frank? Did anyone see a Frank?
I don't remember seeing it. I'll go back through comments.
I'm trying to keep up with chat this time way better. Deep fried 5 cheese garlic mashed taters, wrapped and deep fried in wonton wrappers. I mean, that sounds more like something I could do. I love French fries. Can someone tell me what summer sausage is the most garlic flavor? Check that video out, but in general, I'm pretty sure you're going to be happiest with tons, which we will eventually get in a 25-pound bag. Right now, we don't have it. You have to get a 100-pound bag. So that's a good question. Then what is the best that we have a 25-pound bag of? And it's going to be H.
We got to fix that. We got to make,
Tons has got to be, or we brand it as Walton's. Because the more I have tons, the more I'm convinced it's the best of the summer sausage seasonings. Would you agree with that?
Probably, yeah.
Also, it probably helps if I look at the summer sausage seasoning page when I'm answering that question, just to make sure nothing's... Nah. It'd be H, then probably Wisconsin, then W in how much garlic flavors in it.
Well, we can, So, give us like a month, maybe a month and a half. We'll have our own Walton's summer sausage seasoning.
Based on the tons?
Maybe.
Okay.
Partially. I don't know. We'll have to come up with something, but we need to talk next week. We'll get something going there.
Chat's jumping around. What does the fresh brought casing peel off? Why does the fresh brought casing peel off when frying? Too high a temperature. So cook it a little bit lower, a little bit slower. That won't happen. Better grab another Mountain Dew. He's got extra Mountain Dew
Got 2
cans
in there. 2 in there.
I need summer sausage, fibrous casings that measure 3-inch wide. What do I need to order? It's from Cindy Bouchard. Cindy, I'll send you. They're going to be 2.9 inches, but that's the same thing. Casings. Touchscreen sucks.
Do you not like your phone?
Touchscreen on this.
Okay.
Or I'm just not, my fingers are too something. All right, we've got 2.9. I'll send you a 2.9 by 20 and a 2.9 by 25. You want to draw a winner? And we got to draw a winner for last month's. All right. So
Well, you don't even get like a confirmation. You just click it
Ping.
and it goes.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you see Turkey's already got 1,100 views? Trying to make turkey?
Good. Yeah, I saw it yesterday. I had over 1,000.
That's a surprise.
Ooh, is this Leather Apron? It's 4 o'clock, isn't it? Boom, Leather Apron winner.
All right. And what I'm drawing for, the person does not need to be here. Go ahead.
Nick Nichols. You have 5 minutes to respond in the chat to win your free Meatgistics Leather Apron.
Why? I made it. I know I made it required in the monthly giveaway, but this person somehow got away without entering. Okay, nope. The plus button doesn't always work.
Really?
Yep. So Nina Ensminger won the $500 gift card from last month. She does not need to be here, but if she is here, that'd be great. I will email you, get you to accept your prize. If she doesn't accept it in 7 or so days, 5 to 7 days.
I'm here.
Yep.
He won the Leather Apron? Awesome.
Got you down. We'll get a hold of you next week.
Peter Bennett says, spoke with Michelle at customer service and got dropped. Can't believe she called me back even before I could call her. Great customer service, spectacular company. Thank you, Peter.
Scam likely. Oh, it just ended.
It didn't.
Say, should I answer and jack
absolutely
with somebody
should
live
have.
on air?
You are live. Join us.
You're the next contestant on.
Hey guys, this is John from Walton.
Well, don't do
Don't
that.
know why you're doing that.
I don't
Hello,
know.
caller. First time, long time sounds like.
I use the Walton's Wisconsin summer sausage and add powdered garlic to my family's taste. Works great. So that's awesome to hear. That's from Matt R. Take this Walton's card. Someone needs to deep fake the two of you onto the actors and Step Brothers. Who would you want to be? I love them both, so I don't care. I've watched more with Will Ferrell, but John C. Reilly kills me.
I'm just trying to think. Well, yeah, I'd be either of them. I'm trying to think of their character in the movie.
If I grow my hair out, it would look more like John C. Reilly's. Like it's curly and.
Well, so is Will Ferrell.
Would you rather
Oh yeah, so is Will Ferrell.
sing or play drums?
I don't want to sing,
Well, then you're.
but I
the
don't think we
drummer.
want Austin singing either, do we?
I can probably sing better than you. Let's not find out though. If you don't think you can, I'll do the singing. You can do the drums.
Oh, I can do it. It's just no one's gonna like it. Okay.
I don't know. I'll go either way. I just want to do the boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. The Nina, the Santa Maria.
Just Cali guys responding. You keep it and feed it like once a month. Most people name their starters. The Boudin San Fran starter is over 100 years old for sourdough. That's insane.
Wait, can you like buy that?
Yeah.
This is so silly.
Somebody's phone just.
That was me.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was up here
What?
somewhere. What are my thoughts on baked potatoes? I don't like them. Not a fan.
Like as bad as mashed potatoes? Or worse or better? Is it still flavor, consistency, mouthfeel? Where are we going?
I mean, it's not as much palate appeal. But yeah, I just don't like it.
Okay.
My dad used to use leftover mashed potatoes to make potato pancakes for breakfast. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That sounds terrible.
Indy Mike, I can see Brett's face as Austin and John rip into boats.
Hey, I didn't do that.
I did it. I don't care. I'll take the grief for that one. It's worth it.
Any secrets to getting collagen casings onto the stuffer tube? So a couple of things. If it is like if you're trying to put a 19 millimeter on a 13 millimeter, go ahead.
It's just, I'm stuck on Step Brothers and Sinister MD's talking about the Catalina wine mixer. I'm going to have to go take a break.
All right. Brian G says, any secrets to getting collagen casings on the stuffer tube? If it's a real tight fit, collagen casings have a direction. I have collagen casings around here somewhere. Hold on. Don't go anywhere.
Oh yes,
It's
John.
weird walking around here in.
Cowboy boots and shorts.
I,
Oh, because Bob was just saying, John, how about a singing audition? These boots are made for walking.
All right.
Oh, Dylan wants to know what we're eating now. Did we change? Oh, dried sausage?
Yeah, just some of the
That's the only
dried
other thing
sausage.
we've got out.
He's hungry today, I guess. Mm-hmm. So collagen casings do have a direction. They should unstack like bowls, and you want the bottom of the bowl to go to the bottom of the. Oh, these are 21 millimeter. I don't have any 19 millimeter. On a 13 millimeter tube, 19 millimeter casing is going to be super tight. So when you put it on like this, it's not going to want to go on hardly at all. What you can do is turn it around and put them on backwards. It will actually allow it to slide on most of the time. It's not perfect, but it does work. So, yeah. Don't do the where it's super tight, because if you open this up a little bit, you can get a little bit more leeway with it. And then pulling it, you don't want to be doing that, because you'll spend more time doing that than you will stuffing sausage. So use the appropriate size stuffing tube for your collagen casing. Yep, I love French fries. Needs summer sausage in 25-pound kits. Gary, that's what we sell the most of, that size, 25-pound kits. I will get a link here to the summer sausage seasonings. What are you eating back there?
Dude, what am I not?
I went back to the break room for water, and I leave with like honey roasted nuts and like gummy lifesavers. They're already gone.
Yeah, we got a market thing in the back now.
It's called diabetic.
Yeah, it's called,
Am I saying it right?
It's called Spend a Lot More Money.
It's called health insurance.
So it's like 3 coolers? 2 coolers. But you just take it. And then you pay for it at the
Just
little
take it.
thing. But it's not like,
Wait,
you don't like press a button.
You pay?
Yeah.
Wait,
You don't like press a button. You just open the thing and take what you want and then check out. It's very odd.
It's a store.
It seems like
If you've never been to a store, that's exactly what it is.
it seems like a communist plot to me. Have you ever done a video where you make breakfast sausage similar to something like Jimmy Dean? The closest we have to Jimmy Dean is, depending on which Jimmy Dean you like, the H110C is very similar but has a little bit more spice to it. So we do have a couple of breakfast sausage patty videos. Try and find them. Have you controlled yourself, composed yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. His dad called. I saw the phone. Okay, I'll post a link to. Oh, shoot. Post a link to that. What are these? Go away.
It's like just like emojis.
I don't like them. Oh, I must have hit something. All right, that's for Sinister MD. Falling behind on chat. It jumps too much now. Chat jumps all around. I do not like it. Sinister MD says, regardless, if you have a Walton's gathering, it needs to be called the Catalina. Oh, you read that already. It needs to be called the Catalina wine mixer. Pretty sure Brett would object to that. Maybe it's the ketchup on the fries that you like. Try putting ketchup on your mashed potatoes. It's not. I don't eat ketchup hardly at all. It's straight sugar. So, I don't know what this means, Patrick, but Dylan says mic check.
Oh, there was one time I didn't turn myself all the way up. So
Okay.
that's the last one.
Neil says, Patrick, please come to Brett's office for a discussion on taking things from the vending machines. Patrick was surprised that we were supposed to be paying for those things.
Well, joke's on you. It doesn't vend anything. It's just a refrigerator.
Denio has a good question. When is Bratfest this year? So Pat's been, I don't know if, Pat's been working on that, getting tickets and stuff ready. Josh and I have been going round and round on a bunch of different stuff. It's August 19th. Tickets will be available for sale probably next week sometime. Technically you could buy them now. They are on the website, but I haven't really set up the whole flow of like getting those tickets to people. But if people want to give us their money now, it's okay. But we'll send something out maybe in the next week or two saying, hey, tickets are available. So just keep your eyes open. But August 19th.
How many flavors of brats are we having?
10, kind of 11. 10 samples. And then the 11th will be hot dogs. But hot dogs will not be available as samples.
Oh, can we use cellulose casings?
Should be able to.
All right, good. We need footage of those.
Okay, but we'll. Last year, it was kind of complicated. We still had people pay for the brought lunch if they wanted a full lunch instead of just the samples. But we also changed ticket prices. They were different amounts based upon when you did it, when you bought tickets. So this year, ticket prices $15 a ticket from start to finish.
Oh, okay.
So. But we're going to include lunch for everyone
in that ticket.
So you don't have to buy a separate one because it also complicates a lot of things. So you can go around, get samples of 10 different brats,
as many times
as you want.
Yeah.
You want to go eat a
That's
whole
what
brat.
confused me about last time. Why do you just here's more samples?
Yeah, I don't know, but the whole goal is to it's a fundraiser. We don't make money off this. We actually lose quite a bit of money since we've been doing an event like this. It's definitely not a moneymaker. We do not make anything off of it, but it's done as a fundraiser for the Special Olympics, the Air Capital Flyers team here in Kansas. Every dollar that comes in towards the event we cover all of the operating costs ourselves. Every dollar that comes in goes straight back to the Special Olympics. So it's a fun, huge event. This year, we just started, or just will be shortly, sending out stuff to a bunch of our commercial processors from around the area, and we'll have a number of them. I don't know how many will sign up, but last year we had a few. This year I'm hoping we have 10 or 12, but each of them will have different samples. So in theory, there could be 20 to 25 different brats you could sample if
vendors.
If we do get 12 of our commercial customers to show up.
We have to make an ungodly amount of sausage soon because we have to do all the things for the ministries, right? Your dad's going to have a final on that soon. Then we have to make all of that. It's a lot of sausage to make.
Josh,
it's a good thing we work at a sausage making supply company.
Josh and I should put it on the facilities calendar so nobody else uses the
Don't
test
let
kitchen.
Josh make the sausage. I've had his sausage. I know he's watching. That's why
I'll probably be recruiting some others and maybe you for some help in there too. But it's going to be, I want to say we decided the third Friday of every month from here till August, we'll just make a bunch of brats and we'll freeze them and we'll do that. And
Are you talking about what I've been doing?
No.
So you're doing something different?
Yeah, for Bratfest. We've got to make 1,000 pounds of brats for Bratfest.
You're going to do it one batch at a time?
No, we'll do 3 at a time.
And then are you pre-cooking them or no?
What did we do last year?
Pre-cooked.
Yes, we pre-cooked. Yes,
we'll be
pre-cooking.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Winner of, that's what I'm trying to figure out what I'm giving away here. It's $4.15. Winner of a $50 gift card is Joe Walton. I'm assuming Walton is his last name from his email. It's J. Walton. So Joe Walton, let us know if you're here. Seems sketchy to me.
So I left something out. Josh with the retail store account just chimed in. Just wanted to make sure that everyone knew John will be on the dunk tank the whole day.
That's not
this
accurate.
year. So
actually, that'd be fine as long as I can have Patrick or someone keep feeding me beers. All right. Da-da-da.
Dylan and Daniel Cybulski going back and forth. Daniel said, Austin, we need more people like you in your company. And Dylan said, you don't have to say we need more people like Austin. That sounds scary, ...
Just Cali Guy says, some fella on a squirrel hunting show a few years back shared his most favorite recipe of all. Ended up being leftover mashed potatoes and shredded squirrel fried. We have come in a something. We've come a long ways in wild game cooking. Yes, we have. Because that doesn't sound like something. Well, the squirrel's fine, but the mashed potatoes sound disgusting. Sinister MD says, I'm still waiting for local viewers to be invited as impartial taste testers for what they eat on stream. No, but you have, and he says no beaver tails. You have to eat the good with the bad. That's what I wanted to do. I knew I was forgetting something. I was going to cook camel and have it up here.
Thinking of that, the next time we interview for any position in the media department, if we hire somebody new, because we need to go back and talk about that with what we're doing with custom print vac pouches and stuff. But we should have, like, our interview questions ought to be something like, have you ever ate beaver tail? Have you ever had shark? Have you had this? What would you say if I told you were going to eat camel today?
Have you ever eaten directly out of a dumpster? Because that's what a lot of it tastes like.
I have not ate out of a dumpster, but I've ate on top of a dumpster before. My wife or my sister has picture, maybe video of me eating like off of a dumpster.
Like using the top of it?
Yeah.
Did you have paper or something down?
I don't know.
Then it's disgusting. I don't know why the paper makes it fine.
The three of us were in Manhattan a few years ago, and we were enjoying the nightlife.
Sure.
This was at the like very end of the night, and went and got food, and I was making sure I got everything eaten before we threw it all away. But use the dumpster as a plate if you got to.
Bruce says, do you post videos from Bratfest? Yep. Patrick does a roundup. Do you know where that's posted?
Yeah.
See if you can find
Everywhere.
it on our YouTube page. And
Yeah, I think it's on there. I could throw a link on there really
post
quick.
a link.
But I don't want them to get too burnt out because that's going to be the promo for the Bratfest. So
which is fine.
coming
They
up.
can watch it now. Walton's retail store, what's your hours on 8/19?
9 to 3 store hours, but 11 to 3 is the timing for Bratfest.
Okay. Who are we looking for? Did I ever type that person's name in? I didn't. Yeah, I did. Joe Walton. Joe Hell, what's going on, buddy?
Here, I'll play a little highlights over you guys.
You were missing Jenny, his wife, has a starter culture, has some sourdough. I had some pancakes from them. They were incredible. Absolutely incredible. No. The Walton's retail store says yes, and the winner gets a signed pair of his boots. But I can't win, Neil, so it's... Can natural casings be frozen? Yep, they absolutely can for longer shelf life. There is a slight problem with it. Because they're packed in such a salt solution, the salt is not, it's not going to allow it to really freeze, right? So it's just getting it super cold, which does extend the shelf life of it. But also, if we let them get super cold, come up to temperature, get super cold, come up to temperature, it's a cell-based structure. So as you closer you get it to freezing, the more it's going to expand, and then expand, contract. So you're weakening the cell wall, or you're weakening the wall of the casing, so you can get more blowouts. If you freeze them just one time, you won't have any problems. But if you freeze them, let them come up to room temperature, put the rest back. Just do your best to just take what you need. When I worked at Martin Archery, I would get squirrel recipes on a nearly daily basis. Never shredded a squirrel before, though. Eldon Clark says, I have to say it, John is a Woody Harrelson lookalike.
Sure.
The only one I've ever gotten is
Oh.
one of the Harbaugh brothers. I appreciate it. I'll take that. Sinister MD says, if you need a medical director, just let me know. Hopefully we won't have any need of medical services this year. Can I have your other Diet Mountain Dew?
Sure.
I really want it for some reason. Keep looking at your can in envy.
I've had way too many Mountain Dews today. I was doing other stuff this morning. I wasn't at work, and I was just like pounding Mountain Dews left and right. I don't know. I drank like.
Wouldn't it
probably,
be
like,
nice
4?
if our brains worked like normal people's brains?
Be fantastic.
We'd
Not gonna
probably get
happen, though.
more done consistently, but less done when it really matters. So. Had Camel Burger, not a fan. Kangaroo is not good as well. Kangaroo sucked. Do you remember how bad Kangaroo was? We always forget that. We
When did we
always
have
forget
Kangaroo?
that one. We had Kangaroo burgers, and they were god awful.
When?
It wasn't a Willet barbecue. It was on a podcast. Patrick, do you remember us trying Kangaroo burgers? Yeah,
Yeah.
they were not good.
Was this when we still were drinking on podcasts?
Nope. This was in the last 18 months or so, I'd say.
I don't remember
It wasn't
at all.
bad enough. It was nowhere near beaver tail or possum. For those of you that don't know, we did a somewhat recent episode of Willet Barbecue, and it was possum, and it was, well, it is as bad as you probably think it is. But yeah, Kangaroo was terrible. I don't like hearing that the Camel burgers were bad. I have Camel steaks, so hopefully that'll be better.
Are we cooking them as steaks?
Yes. I'm not going to grind them up.
Okay. I don't. What's the food safety on this one? Because I like that when we cook like all the weird meats, we cook them way high.
Mm-hmm.
But are you gonna cook that like you would a steak? Then we're gonna be eating undercooked.
I'll find out.
Camel.
I'll find out I haven't given you food poisoning yet.
I don't know that for sure. Very good chance I had a very heavy case of food poisoning.
No, I
a
talked
couple
to
weeks ago.
Nope. The 2-bucketer. The lady who does the self-checkout at Dylan's and I are good friends, and she was out at the same time, or just like a week after you, with same exact thing. She said it was god awful for 4 days. So, all right, clarify. Bratfest August 19th, 11 to 3 p.m.
Yep.
Yes. Somebody said that was helpful. I wonder if it was us. If it was, you're welcome. If it wasn't us, thank you to whoever was helpful. Mashed potatoes, yes. Squirrels, no. Opposite. Squirrel is fine. Squirrel tastes actually quite good. Mashed potatoes, on the other hand, are disgusting.
Well, you're gonna change your mind. You will change your mind.
Dylan says, we might need an in-house doctor to manage all the diabetes after this market in the back has been put in. I've done good and bought nothing but energy drinks. And
You've heard of that?
yeah.
I've been getting so many like spam
From
phone
that?
calls. No, not from this, but no idea what it is.
No, I feel like I know that name.
See if they leave a voicemail.
Okay.
I'm just gonna rage a little bit because like I feel like I was doing so good for so long on not getting spam phone calls. I feel like I'm getting like 10 a day right now. It's probably not. It's not actually 10 a day, but it's a lot.
Sinister MD says, when I used to live in Bel Air, I'd drive by you all on the way home. Should have stopped in. So next time you're in town, it was nice to see you last year. I hope you'll be here again. Donald Krejesk, who won something earlier, says, who wants to be normal? It's a good question. I mean, sometimes it'd be nice. My dad calls squirrels tree rats. I was drinking with a friend in Dallas once, and they have pigeons all over the place. And he was trying to say they were rats with wings, but he was hammered. And he was like, they're pigeons with wings. And he thought it was hilarious. He just kept saying it. So everyone's just like, oh, God.
I've heard that pigeon can actually be really good if you get pigeon that is not from the city. Like it has to be like totally wild out in the country eating what a pigeon should eat.
Yep.
It's like dove.
Yep.
but they're just trash because most of them around the city just eat trash. Yeah.
Yep. I like bison burgers, but wasn't much fan of for ribeye. Josh, if you're still watching, retail store manager Josh, what did you didn't you have a bison thing up in Missoula? And I will give Josh publicly a compliment. He was a very big help up in Missoula. He was so if we do more shows throughout the year, I will be wanting him to.
Did
attend.
we?
He's way better than Colton ever was.
Why does everyone just
'Cause
love giving Colton
he's
such
great-
a hard time?
He's great at giving it like back and taking it, and he doesn't. You never get the feeling like, oh, I annoyed him with that one. Like he's always just laughs and takes it.
Did we meet any Meatgistics members up there? I don't think I ever asked.
I never asked anybody if they're in meat, but nobody came up and like, hey, I'm this guy on Meatgistics. I did get recognized in the airport by people who were not going to the BHA. I walking off the plane, the guy goes, oh, I got to see if that guy ever emailed me. You see, that's the problem with the brain. But they're like, hey, Meatgistics, what are we doing? Are we doing a cooking demonstration? I was like, yeah. They're like, awesome. It's like, yeah. They're like, you're doing it either later today or tomorrow. I'm like, no, it's Saturday. They're like, there's nothing on Saturday. I'm like, oh, uh-oh. I'm like, I'm pretty sure there is. I'm like, I really hope there is. But they were going to the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation thing up in Missoula that was happening. So it counts because they didn't know I was going to be there.
Sometimes I wonder if people know who I am and don't say anything, because I was talking to a guy in the retail store a couple days ago, and pretty sure he knew who I was, but he like didn't act like it, because like he acted like he had like never been in before, and I was answering some questions for him and doing some stuff, and then I was like, okay, it's like, so everything I told you, you can find this on our Meatgistics website. Tell him. He's like, oh yeah, he's like, I'm on Meatgistics. I'm like, blah blah blah, and I'm like, you maybe just told me
maybe
that.
he's on Meatgistics and doesn't watch the videos.
Maybe
That could be it.
Yes, that's
He
true.
might actually not have known who you were. Also, I don't know if I told you this. Did I tell you about the guys in the airport? Like, what happened to the other guy?
No. What?
So these guys, I'm talking to them. We stop and have a conversation. Like, what happened to the other guy? And I'm like, nope, it's always been just Austin and I. They're like, no, there was before you, there was a different guy. They're like, he's kind of looked like a little kid. And I was like, that was Austin. I'm like, it was Austin. If you go back to our oldest videos, Austin looks legitimately 14 in them. So it's pretty funny.
I would probably still look like young like that if I wasn't just fat. Fat Austin looks like old Austin.
Hold on, I got it.
He's doing something. I'm going to draw a winner for jerky and seasoning while that's going on.
There he is.
It's old Austin. Oh, there's the old Walton's TV logo too.
All right. Drawing a winner for jerky and seasoning.
I hate the delay on stuff. I'm just sitting here waiting. I want to see the picture.
And it is Richard. I'm pretty sure your last name is Green. Richard Green. Let us know you're here.
Yeah, you're talking about casings, I think. So. That guy used to jog for fun, I think. So.
That is not even the oldest Austin, because that was the second. That was not the first background we had. That was the second one. So that was like a year and a half, 2 years in.
That's a good point. You had the wood stuff, right?
Dwayne Earhart says, I had kangaroos in Perth. It was delicious. It was barbecued, and they were the backstraps. I mean, backstraps of almost anything is going to be delicious. Plus, also probably the fact that it, I assume the kangaroo I ate was like raised on a kangaroo farm in the States, not shipped over. I could be wrong on that, though. You got something?
I totally forgot about this. I got to check in with my brother-in-law and figure out if he ever solved his problem. And if he hasn't, I need to volunteer you to help
What is
with
his
this
problem?
It reminded me earlier when people were talking about different meats and stuff.
Sure.
Mountain lion meat. So my brother-in-law is pretty sure he has a cougar problem, which cougar mountain lion. And to me, that's like the same thing. I don't know
is.
if there is a difference.
No,
but,
I don't think there is.
But they've had at least one, I want to say two, maybe at least one dead cow calf that had obviously been like
Chewed on.
mauled. Yeah. So I need to find out. That was, I don't remember when that was. It was probably about a week ago.
Just
See
being
if-
100%. I mean, I'll 100% give it a shot. But we probably would be better served with a more experienced large game hunter than me.
Well, I mean, you don't have to go out with the intent of like you're going to like hunt it and kill it and process it. Some of it would just be like go out and kill it because like,
Oh, if I kill it, we're eating it.
yeah, but you might not
The
kill it in a way
mountain
that it'd
lion
be
was
edible.
so good. Yeah, what you worried if it's like an old.
No, I'm just thinking that if you go out there, it might be hunting you rather than you hunting it. You're going to need to have like
I'll
a couple
bring-
sidearms on you and a machete, and it may come down to like a fist fight
I'll
between,
bring Brutus
between
and
you and the
Riggins.
cougar.
I'll bring Brutus and Riggins. Well, mountain lions run from dogs. They'll scare it off if it charged. Moose burger, lion, black bear, and reindeer meatballs.
All together or separate?
I'm assuming separate, Patrick. I want to try moose. And there were plenty of guys at the BHA thing who said that bear is their like new favorite meat. Period. Yep. Now I know bear more than like from what I know. Bear, what it eats affects its taste even more than most animals. So if you're like a garbage dump bear, you're not going to want to eat that. But if you have like a wild bear that's been eating blueberries is always the big one. Because I guess it turns its fat purple. So you can tell as you're breaking it down, like, has this bear been eating good stuff? So, yeah.
Interesting.
Jeff Elmer says, hi, guys, finally made it. I got to see if Ridgen is here.
Did we ever-
Squab is the official name for, did we ever what?
Do we ever draw a winner at 415?
Yeah, I thought you did.
No, I drew Leather Apron.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 winners. How many should we have if we were successful? We'll just go back to the.
Oh, no, I don't know. I drew winner
Just go to the
5.
schedule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had your Leather Apron as a drawing.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if 415 guy ever responded. So I will check real quick, and then we'll delete that win if he didn't. So it's impossible to keep up with the chat and do that. Wait, squab plus pigeon? Plus is the same button as equals, so he must mean equals. No. Joe says pigeon is a lot better if you... I hate this chat today. I don't mean you guys. I mean the way YouTube is jumping it all around. All right.
Sinister MD says the Galapagos tortoise is apparently the best tasting thing ever. On old expeditions, they would try to bring them back to Europe, but nobody could resist, and they ate them all before they arrived. It's kind of like John with the sourdough pancakes the other day. I gave him 2. He ate 1 and was like, "I'm going to take this home to my wife. She's got to try this. She's going to love it." 2 minutes later, he's still in my office, hasn't even left, and he's already ate the second one. And I'm like, well, that lasted long.
Yeah, that's what happens. All right. I'm looking for a Joe Walton response, and I don't see anything.
It would be really weird. I don't know Joe Walton, so it can't be somebody that's related, but definitely not somebody from here. But I wonder if
Before I
somebody put
redraw
in as
that,
like a
somebody
joke.
just let me know if you saw a Joe Walton. I'll give it a couple of minutes. Yeah, but that's the same thing people used to say about beaver tail back in the day. It's so good. They're just starving. They're out on a boat with nothing, no fresh meat for months and months and months. Anything's going to be good. So.
What color fat would a bear that ate Cheetos be?
I assume orange.
Can like people really turn colors off of the food they eat? Because I always heard that.
My
that, like,
sister ate so many mandarin oranges. that the palms of her hands turned orange. And not like just like, calluses. The whole palms of her hands were orange.
That's crazy.
I got very excited to tell that story for some reason. All right. I don't know how to feel about Wood Butcher's response. Mountain lion is like cat, especially in tacos. So that means, mountain lion is a cat, but that post indicates that he's had cat, like house cat, in tacos. I'd eat a cat. I don't care. Wouldn't eat a dog, though. Just like hogs in the wild that only eat acorns and stuff taste a lot better than farm hogs, for sure. In fact, that one, do you remember that? I bought super expensive pork. Somebody will know what it's called. Iberica.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They, in my opinion, they screwed up making whatever we had because it didn't have enough salt. I think that's why I was able to buy it. All right, squab is a young flightless pigeon, much like veal is young beef. Okay, cool. Did not know that. Moose is a great venison. 3 club members go every year and bring back as much as they can. They said you will never eat whitetail again. Interesting. Yeah, the plan was for me to try to elk hunt this year, but I doubt that's going to happen. I will go deer hunting again for sure, but probably won't get out to Colorado for an elk this year.
Only moose in the Chicago area is at the zoos.
Okay.
They frown on hunting there.
He said neither responded. What's the second? So no Richard. Right?
I haven't seen one.
Who's Frank? There was a Frank, wasn't there? Oh, now it gives a last name. So it just takes a while for it to...
Did you just not scroll down?
Nope. When you draw the next winner, try it right away and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, watch this. Look. So look, I click on
Yep.
on Rich.
Yep.
First name, no last name. Scroll. Second dumb thing we've done. I shouldn't say we. That one's all on you.
Okay. All right. So I'm redrawing winners for the Frank and the Joe? Yep. Frank and Joe. Okay. First one is Frank, and Frank was going to be... Frank was going to be a $75 gift card. So we will delete that. Yes, I'm sure. All right, drawing a winner for a $75 gift card. And the winner is Lance, and I can't see his last name again. Lance Cobb. Lance, let us know you're here. Give you 5 minutes. All right, and the other one was Joe. And Joe was... the 5th. So that was a $50 gift card. All right, redrawing the $50 gift card.
Oh, it's disappointing. Lance is here, and he just placed an order like 15 minutes ago.
Oh, I mean, it's good. The gift cards don't expire. So
Yeah, they do. In like 7 years.
Yeah, years. Tom Rubino. Nice. Congratulations, Tom. I've seen you in the chat. All right. So I will get those 2 emails sent out. Okay. All right. Is there something else I should be doing on these right now? Okay. Yeah, you have to probably write down that process for me.
I don't even know what it is yet.
Okay.
I don't remember if controller and I ever settled on that.
Actually
I have no
did
idea.
anything?
No
Okay.
idea where we left off on that whole thing.
All right,
Oh,
Thomas,
speaking of
I
him-
just sent you yours. Lance, I'm sending yours now.
I can't finish my expense report without you getting me the receipt I emailed you about. If you saw that, need that before I leave, if possible.
You need it from me. Got it.
I'm gonna blame.
What month is that from?
Yeah.
I was say that's not new.
No, it also is like my my credit card like has an option to like change the day your statement comes out. So I changed it to like better suit what I think will work on a schedule. So I changed it, and so it didn't give me a statement for like 2 months because it just skipped the next statement and then went to the day I chose. So it's weird. So I am late on it, but it's not all entirely my fault.
Sure. All right, I've got both of those sent out, and we are at 4:45, so that is another giveaway, and that is another $75 to $100. Drawing a winner.
Oh, do we know? I haven't even. I should.
Do we know
this.
what?
Do we know who's gonna win the Meat Gistics Bracket Challenge?
David Fleer. David, let us know you're here. Because this is a $75 one, and we'll redraw that.
We do, because no one can get any more points. This is amazing.
Who won?
Just making sure before I comment on it. No chance at all. ESPN fan 2644803268. Who's no chance at all?
No, I'm saying don't, because that means nothing. That little nonsense at the end.
Oh, it probably does.
But that person's not going to know.
Well, they may not know, but
Right.
it means something still. So I don't know. Whoever is no chance at all on the Meat Gistics Bracket Challenge, I don't know what John had for a prize. You said you were going to do a gift card or prize or
Yeah,
something.
we'll do a gift card.
But, okay. They ended up in the top 90 percentile.
I'm probably in the 30th percentile.
You and I are 45 percentile.
Hey, there you go. We're almost average. All right. You have to Google blue poisoned pig. Wild pig in California was eating strychnine and the whole pig was blue inside. Can I... Oop.
David is here.
Sweet. David, I will get this. Can I pop back there and show them this? I
have no idea.
No, I know I can.
Oh.
Do you care if I do?
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay.
As long as everybody knows it's no promises, guarantees that that's how it ends up. Like, still work in progress. But John is about to release or review some super secret. I don't know what level you would give this. Classified. It's not really top secret, but maybe classified material. Behind the scenes of Waltons and Meat Gistics.
He moved a bunch of things back here. So nope, that's not the right one. Nope, that's definitely not the right thing.
John's pressing buttons on the soundboard, and I don't know what's going on, but it
I think they
can't
can
be
hear me
good.
right now. Have somebody confirm that they can hear me.
Review some super secret. I don't know what level you would give this. Classified. It's not really top secret, but maybe classified material. Behind the scenes of Waltons and Meat Gistics.
He moved a bunch of things I can hear myself.
Nope, that's definitely not the right thing.
John's pressing buttons on the soundboard, and I don't.
49% is a failing grade. Yes, that is true, DM Conley, but you forget that the world we live in has turned weak and that we have not applied the curve yet. So I believe that John and I, if you apply the curve...
You also forget it was 45, not 49. Walton's not deaf.
Neil has a good point. I can't let you get out of the mashed potatoes because I went vegan. Like, I went vegan. You can eat some mashed potatoes.
You clearly lost, though. Okay, stick with me here. I may take down the live stream as I try to do this. So
Great.
if not, it's been great. How does he do this?
I can't let you get out of the mashed potatoes because I won't.
All right, so we are going to have to upgrade Meatgistics to the latest version. There's just no way around it. So we kind of took the opportunity to give it a little bit of a facelift, do a couple things differently. This, like Austin just said, we're not guaranteeing this is exactly what it's going to look like, but it does have a few things that that we like. On the current version that I'm about to show you, we won't have a couple of things that will be there because we're just making some changes. Austin, just give me a thumbs up when you see that changeover.
Oh.
So this is the basic of what the new Meatgistics is going to look like. As you can tell, all of the topics from the top are gone and they're moved over to the side. It'll still be drop downs on anything that has multiple things underneath it. There'll be a new logo coming there because we're updating the Meatgistics logo.
Everybody says you're kind of quiet and we can see things now.
Hopefully that's better and I'm not... Yeah, I can hear myself better in my own ears. Okay. So we have the community, university, learning, podcast, live stream, and blogs set out into these panels up here. So when you click on it, it'll bring you to that panel. We're not 100% sure that we're going to go with this darker theme.
You just got a very dirty look from Patrick.
But yeah, this is generally what it's going to look like. We're going to have the most recent, Patrick's making motions that he's going to choke me from behind. Right where my pointer is right now, the most recent podcast will live there. Right down here will be whatever video we want to highlight. And then underneath that, we're going to have a poll, like a weekly or however often we want to do a poll on specific things. Probably things like what video do you want us to make next, things like that. All right, I'm going to go back up there and let Patrick take over.
So, Christopher, on your comment, just so everyone knows, for those that aren't familiar, I'm not still vegan. I went vegan for a week because
Yeah, we should be clear with that.
I lost a bet with John, so the punishment was I had to go vegan for a week. So, if you want to hear more about that, listen to go look for the Meatgistics podcast on whatever platform you listen to things on. And you can scroll back a few weeks and find the episode when we talk about me going vegan. It's entertaining.
All right.
I don't suggest it, though.
David Fleer's here. Awesome. All right, David, I'm going to email you that coupon code. What are we laughing at?
More comments about Patrick's bookmarks.
Oh my God, what did they say now?
Hillsburg Diamonds doing some shopping.
We've had this
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About that. That might be. I wonder which ring this is. Honestly.
It was a $75 gift card.
You showed him the URL. You shouldn't have done that.
Why not?
Now people can go to it and jack with it. Don't go and use it, people. We will reset
They
it.
can't do anything with it.
Yeah, they can.
What can they do to it?
Anything that's a normal site.
They're in beta.
Oh, they could use it, but it won't. They'd be shouting in the wind. No one else is over there.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want with it.
Do whatever you want.
All right. So we've got all gift cards, all prizes claimed. What else haven't we drawn yet? There is one. Oh, no, okay. So you have about 10 more minutes to use April 15. So April 15 is a coupon code at waltons.com for 15% off any non-sale item capped at $100. After that, you can use coupon code April 10, and that will get you 10% off, capped at $100 for the next 7 days. Yeah. And then we don't technically have a giveaway scheduled for 5. So I'll do jerky and seasoning.
Okay.
We'll wait for... What was the last guy's name? Did I not put it in chat? Bad John. Bad Zeus. Wicked Zeus. Yeah. I didn't draw anything. I was just worried that I didn't put someone's name in. It's because David Fleer was the last one that we drew. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. Planning to get kielbasa seasoning. Anyone want to suggest their favorite choice? Well, the kielbasa seasoning. I think we only have the one. Yeah.
Just have the signature kielbasa. Yep. Yeah. Honestly, though, kielbasa so close to hot dog, you probably could do. It's a little different. You want something similar? You could probably use a hot dog or bologna seasoning. Make it as a kielbasa.
Grace,
close enough.
Eating vegan is not healthier. Oreos are 100% vegan. So, and a lot of that vegan food is so processed, you're better off eating steaks.
It is like that.
So go the exact opposite. Will Philly cheesesteak make a good beef hot dog? It's absolutely wonderful with beef. That's what we did. We took the old ribeyes and did them up. Philly cheesesteak works great with beef.
How many vegan things or plant-based products have we looked at? Look at the ingredient statement.
They're insane.
And it's a paragraph that takes you 5 minutes to read. It's nuts.
The 500 gift card was Anna. Hold on. Let me draw a winner for this and I'll go back. It was something like Anna. Randy Raymond. Randy, let us know if you're here. If not, we'll draw another winner for jerky and seasoning. So how that works, that batch of jerky is going to need some help now. I might have just ruined an entire batch of jerky by sitting in here and not paying attention.
Experiment.
It won't be ruined. It'll just be annoying.
Is it going to be overdone?
No. Nina. Thank you, Sinister MD. That's why you're a doctor. My soda's a doctor.
Bob doesn't agree with my kielbasa to hot dog. I don't know.
What was your kielbasa to hot dog?
That they're similar in seasoning. Because like bologna, hot dog, honestly, 9 times out of 10, same seasoning. It's the difference in the form factor, and you're eating like a slice versus a bite of a sausage. That's what makes the flavor change.
I'd put ring bologna closer to kielbasa than a hot dog.
I guess that's, yeah. I don't know.
It's an evolution.
What was that guy's name? And Grace, I was just riffing because I always do that on vegan diets. Randy Raymond is who we're looking for. The Nina Pinta in Santa Maria.
Apparently, we didn't need to learn that at all. So
Right. How is that ever important?
just a random.
Also, stop, drop, and roll, and what to do if you get stuck in quicksand.
Wait, so
None
stop, drop,
of
and
those
roll?
things have
Stop,
ever
drop,
been.
and roll's not the
Has
way
never
to
been
go?
of any use to me. I've never caught on fire.
Whoa, okay.
Really?
No.
You need to play with fire more
and
often.
I've never been in quicksand. I feel like they spent like a week in kindergarten going over that.
Yeah, have you ever had to, like, in an emergency situation, put out a fire yourself or something else?
I don't think so.
That's disappointing. You should play with fire more.
You're a little bit of a fire bug. All right, we don't have Randy. Give him another minute or so. What spices are good with the turkey summer sausage? So it says spices are good with that turkey summer sausage. So I don't know if I've missed something, but if I was making turkey summer sausage, I 100% would use the habanero barbecue. It's a snack stick and summer sausage seasoning and works really well with poultry. So I've been on fire 3 times. I'm sure.
Alcohol was a factor in Roman
Did you used
candles.
to do that? We used to play, I don't remember what we called it, but we'd light Roman candles and aim them at each other.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think we had like a name for it, though. Jay Leno did, says Sinister MD. He did catch on fire.
Oh. Brain doesn't work. Roman candles and bottle rockets.
I don't think we ever shot a bottle rocket.
Bottle rockets are fun just because they explode more. They're not just like Roman candles, just like and
Well,
some a little bit.
Tell
fire,
that to the
but-
werewolf and the ending of Silver Bullet.
Nice one. Good. David Fleer says, I must have lived a boring childhood. That is the opposite of true. The fact that I'm still alive here is amazing. All right, I'm going to try somebody else for the winner of the...
I realized just
Jerky season.
walking home's a game changer now. Like, my best friend lived like 6 houses down from me, and I would walk home and be absolutely terrified. I didn't have a cell phone in my pocket
Right.
to like,
Yep.
oh my God, someone's after me, come get me, or like a flashlight, or like I could pretend to be, I'm on 911. No, man, it was just you in the darkness, just like, no, that those footprints, that was me,
And
that was me making that sound.
I was famous in high school at parties for an Irish goodbye. For anyone who doesn't know what that is I'm going to go grab a beer, smoke a cigarette, and just leave. And I was a long walker. Like, I'd leave a party at whatever, not get home for like 3 hours later because I was
Yeah.
all the way across town. But
You would just walk home.
just walk home.
Apparently, that's polite.
Sobers you up a little bit too.
More polite because you're not making it about you on your exit. You're not going, oh, by
no,
the
they
way,
used to
I'm taking my leave,
Hate
everybody.
it.
Oh,
they
yeah.
used to hate it. I don't want.
But you could see
People would come look for me.
The practicality. Oh, they thought the worst. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess, yeah.
All right, so we're looking for a Lindsay Langerman. Lindsay, let us know you're here. If she doesn't answer, we will draw one more, and then that winner wins whether they're here or not. Ron, it is super windy here today, too. We have had gusts of up to 50 mile an hour, and it's not nice out.
It started out nice this morning. I was doing some stuff at home early this morning on a ladder because I was like, I'm not doing this tonight. It's going to be stinking crazy wind. But this morning it was great. Windy yesterday, last night. This
Jared,
morning
if
was
you're
great,
in-
but now it's nuts again out there.
It is good for retail customers only.
It's like the Pledge of, like, yeah.
Who can name this? Not you.
Do they win something in chat?
No, I don't think they win anything. They win self-respect.
Oh, no. What's this one? And then I hold up my ringer.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
What do I even have on there? Oh, I have
I will
where,
be super happy if somebody gets this.
I have Where Dragons Dwell from Gojira.
The wind is only 45 miles an hour right now. Also says we're supposed to get rain. I swear I looked at the forecast earlier and it said we were not going to get any rain for like the whole weekend. And now it says we're supposed to have rain in like an hour.
It's patriotic, but it's not the Patriot.
Well, is it?
When using the
That
code,
is
it
not
says,
the theme from Police Academy. I can't actually say that. Maybe Police Academy stole the theme. That is not what it's originally from.
When using the code, it says customer group, not in the promotion.
It's only retail.
It's only retail, so maybe somebody's a commercial customer or something. Okay.
Dude, I don't even know what the song is, though.
Well, don't congratulate Lindsay yet. She's not going to win if she doesn't answer in the next minute or so. And then I'm just going to redraw, and whoever that name is the winner. Not Kelly's Heroes. Oh, God. What if she's right? What if that's the actual name of the song and I know it by what I know it by?
I don't know. What do you...
I have to check before I say anything.
April 15, is it active or inactive? The code April 15.
I would have closed at 5 o'clock.
Oh. It's 2 past 5.
I can
Tom W. is trying to play.
tell them I'll
I'm-
type in you are.
I'm in it.
Okay.
I'll move it out an hour.
We're going to extend it to
6
6 p.m.
Central Time.
Sweet.
All right, no Lindsay, so we're going to draw a new winner.
Did Sydney get it? She said battle.
Bridge Over the River Kwai is the best choice so far, so it's not Battle Hymn of the Republic. It is the theme from the movie Patton. And it is often what I listen to while I'm working out. It gets me
Get some
fired up.
There you go. That's
It does.
That's almost a good question. Like, weirdest song that gets you jacked. or
That's
in
not
that
the
certain
weirdest
fit-
song.
No. Not.
I
but-
listen to like Les Miserables sometimes when I'm working out.
Ooh, that's a good point. Man, you're just like, man. Do you imagine like the actors from the movie or the people from the play or just the poster? What do you
Think about
of?
my dead dad, Patrick.
A bummer.
No, I think about us revolting against our government, and it gets me ready to go.
Bulls on parade.
Jeff Elmer. Jeff, I saw you in the chat not long ago, so congratulations.
My favorite thing is like when you had to like type in like Patton movie, like you probably saw Patton Oswalt's face at least one time when you're.
Anger. All right, Jeff Elmer, jerky and seasoning. Okay. Tarp, I got to get in touch with him. He won something. We've sent out all the coupon codes for those. You know who the Leather Apron is, and I'm going to have to figure out everything else because when I saw you taking notes, I figured you were doing it for everything, and you didn't.
What's your favorite?
no.
What's your guys' favorite war movie?
War movie?
If we call Band of Brothers a movie, it's my favorite movie of all time, period.
Okay,
But it's a series, so it doesn't really count.
doesn't count. So I like Platoon a lot. I always like that one. And then when 1917 came out, that was pretty sweet too. So just get the ball rolling there.
I mean, it's such a big question.
It is. You can almost go, which one's your favorite movie for each war?
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Yeah. Is that how your mind's going with it?
Yeah, because I don't want to.
Well, what are a couple? Let's rattle some
Well,
off.
Patton would be my favorite World War II movie.
There you go.
I love it. I've seen it
Vietnam.
tons of time. Vietnam is, I mean, it's kind of basic, but is probably Platoon.
They say that one's most realistic to
I mean,
Vietnam.
what are the other famous ones? Full Metal Jacket. What's Heart of Darkness?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made it out of Heart of Darkness. Brando.
Spirit Fingers. Oh, yeah. Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now. So, I mean, those are the. Oh no, We Were Young and We Were Soldiers. That would be my favorite Vietnam movie. Have you
We
seen
Were
that?
Soldiers.
We Were
That's-
Soldiers.
yeah.
That is a awesome movie.
Not bad.
But okay, cool. We're taking off.
Thanks, everybody.
Forrest Gump's not a good movie. See ya.